Hi, this is Professor Noha El-Bassiouny, the Vice Dean for Academic Affairs, Faculty of Management Technology, the GUC, and Professor of Marketing. I am having this video because I wanted to do some short video abstracts about some of the researches that I have published in the past few years as a kind of shopping my research and propagating the ideas that we have published in the general public. Um, well, basically, the article I want to talk about today is about the CSR communication patterns in an emerging market, which is Egypt. And that was published at the Journal of Organizational Change Management. The research was done in cooperation of two of my colleagues, Minna Darrag and Nada Zahran, at the GUC. And we have actually found that the CSR communication patterns in Egypt follow a one-way communication mechanism rather than a two-way communication mechanism. Let me explain. The CSR communication strategies covered in this research include three strategies. The first is stakeholder information strategy. The second is stakeholder response strategy. And the third is stakeholder involvement strategy. And this is like a continuum where you have a flow from single-way communication to two-way communication patterns. So in stakeholder information strategy, companies normally execute a one-way corporate social responsibility or CSR strategy without involving their stakeholders. And CSR response strategy, they do the same. However, they are receiving feedback from their stakeholders. Whereas in CSR involvement strategy, they are having a two-way communication strategy which proactively involves their stakeholders in setting their CSR strategies for the company. Now, in terms of the methodology, we have sampled the 10 top EGX, Egyptian Stock Exchange, Environmental, Social, and Governance Index, the top 10 companies that were published in the last report we could find from the Egyptian Corporate Responsibility Center. So this covered the 10 main companies that had higher reported CSR strategies in the country. So we hope this research is the first step to stimulate more research in this direction. It is very important to communicate CSR strategies for companies. So we hope that this was, to the best of our knowledge, one of the few researches published about this in emerging markets and especially Egypt. So we hope that this would stimulate more research in this direction. Perhaps a future research could look at the advantages and disadvantages of the different types of CSR communication strategies, the three that I just mentioned, and cover a larger sample, because what we did was we did a content analysis of the communication tools that the companies use to communicate their CSR strategies, like their websites, like their sustainability reports, and like social media. We hope that this would stimulate more research in this area and that other scholars can look into a larger sample, not just in Egypt, but in the Middle East. Thank you.